Hi there, welcome to another 2-minute meditation. I want to talk a little bit about a question that I'm frequently asked by a wide variety of people, which is about letting go of negative emotional states. How do I let go of my anger? How do I let go of my sadness? How do I let go of my fear? And I think part of the issue is that question is asking about the wrong goal. Because when we're looking at the practice of meditation and mindfulness from a Buddhist perspective, we're actually not aiming to let go. We're aiming to let it in and to sit with it. So in Buddhism, the word dukkha means suffering or unpleasantness. And the goal of meditation is to sit in that suffering and learn that it doesn't have control over you. That you can actually rise above those negative states by letting them exist. It is in the rejection of negative states, in the ignoring and the numbing and the distracting of negative states, and in the grasping of this idea of we must always feel good that causes our suffering, because we're telling ourselves a story. And so a tool that I use frequently in practice that has helped make this a real concept for me is when something itches. And I find a lot of times when I'm sitting in meditation, I'll start to get an itch on the tip of my nose or on my arm. And I would frequently in the beginning be like, oh, that itches, I need to scratch it. I'm not supposed to move it. I want to scratch it. And this is so awful, right? And then you get into that mindset of this is so awful. But what if you could just say, this itches, it's unpleasant, but I'm okay. I can handle this. Just sit with it. And then what if we can translate that to our emotional states? This hurts. I'm sad, but it's okay. I can handle this. Recognizing that these states are transient, they're not permanent, they're going to come and go. And that the harder you push against them, the more they're going to dig in. Because so much of our suffering is actually that story that we're telling ourselves about how this unpleasant thing is so awful. If we stop identifying it as awful, recognize it for what it is, look at it, experience it, recognize that you're okay and that you can tolerate it, and see if it evaporates on its own. Don't try so hard to let it go. Let it in. Recognize that you're stronger and that you can do this. See you next time.